Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hale Golshani with you, with my colleague, Mr. Philippe from Noor Capital. Today, most critical macro data comes from the United States at 5:30 UAE time. The core retail sales data and retail sales data month over the month will be released.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Hale. Friday, like my colleague said, we're going to have some macro data today at 5:30. We saw, it's important if you look back at the week, we saw the Asian markets trading sideways. I think it's some uncertainty because of all of these tariffs, and we had CPIs this week. We had CPIs yesterday on Switzerland, which is with a high increase. So there might be some potential for increasing interest rates. So saying that, we saw the Chinese movement based on the IT, on the AI technology stocks. Hong Kong was up. So we see some interesting movement on the Australia. I think they're going to cut interest rates, so it's going to increase. We saw as I mentioned before, the Swiss bank also. We saw Japanese yen with a high inflation, so there might be room for increasing the Japanese yen, which is also a strong currency. With that, the Japanese yen increase a little bit, so it's become a little bit stronger. If you see, it's interesting that we see right now some uncertainty, but we see some macroeconomic data, some central banks doing that. But then if you look at the United States, we're looking at, Trump is bringing this Joe Gebbia, which is the guy from the Airbnb, to work with Musk. So I think we start getting a cartel of the high guys on the tech sector to be part of the government, which is interesting. TikTok is being postponed, so it's back on the Apple Store and on the Google Play Store. It's interesting to see. As you notice, the oil price rose a little bit. Even though I think we're going to see it trading in the range until we have some definition. Even though the I think it was JP Morgan, the report was that the increased demand from last year in terms of crude oil. So we see the futures at 75 on the Brent and 71 on the WTI.
And I have to mention something about the bullion market.
Sure, I was going to mention
this data will be definitely impact the bullion market, which was going the upward trend for some time.
Absolutely right. You know, one of the things that we saw the rally yesterday on the gold is the weaker dollar. We've seen dollar trading at 102. Now dollar is trading at 104. So I think that also before. A strong dollar has been always bad for the commodities.
True.
But now we're seeing a weaker dollar, and we saw yesterday gold making new time highs. I will continue to make new time highs. I think we're going to see 3,000 very soon. Probably, I don't know if today, but next week. If you look at the dollar index, it was 108 when we talk about the CPIs. It's 106 right now. And the last but not least, the cryptocurrencies. We see some analysts saying that there's going to be some correction and they're ready to get it at 70,000. But also we have some banks, or in this case BlackRock, which is the higher hold on cryptocurrency, saying that it's going to go to 200,000 the price. So guys, it's a great opportunity to trade all day Friday. Have a great weekend.